I'm live right now. I'm live right now. What is up, dude? See if I can aim this down just a touch. Bring it in a little bit. There we go. Get shit in the way. There we go. There we go. That's better. Man, I still can't see. Got shit in the way. Hang on, I'm going to flip over my camera stand. Totally unprepared. There we go. That's better. Now I can see. Hey, Joe. How you doing, man? Oh, man. Hey, look. Tripster made it. You made it to a live. Finally. Oh, man. I'm excited that you guys are here. I'm going to give it a little bit more time for some more people to show up. Not wearing my normal Redbeard shirt. I don't know. This is what I wore today. And I didn't feel like changing. It's Monday. So at least I have things to look forward to. So there's that. Everybody have a good Monday? You need a Redbeard shirt. You and everybody else. I got to figure out. I have a design in mind. I talked to Joe about it. Mill Creek Axe Shack. By the way, if you're not checking out Mill Creek Axe Shack, he's right there. Go check out his channel. He's trying to build up to 500 followers, and he's going to be giving away an axe to one of his subscribers when he gets to 500. So definitely go check him out. Right here. Right here. Go look in the chat. It's Mill Creek Axe Shack. Just hit his little icon and go over and subscribe and tell him Redbeard sent you. He just did a live. I think he was yesterday. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Not the same as me, but then it wouldn't be fun if everybody was the freaking same. So there's that. But still good stuff. There's another Joe. Joe of the Buckleys. That guy. I have, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is a gift. I'm going to save this one for last. I have a chunk of wood from Deadwood Sawmill. I have some auction winnings from Whiskey River Trading. I have an axe, a box of axes from Daniel Donnelly, a good friend of mine. And then this one is an axe job. The guy wants me to hang his things. Also, this is the inaugural episode of my package opener. I posted this on my social media. It was for a contest for, I don't remember the group, European Axe. I don't remember. I can't. It's in Italian, so I think it's an Italian based. It's a European based axe group. They had a contest called the Little One. It couldn't be any longer than 10 inches tip to tip. So this one was 2 millimeters over, but they're like, we're not that picky, dude. You're good. But anyway, it's my new package opener. So that's how I'm going to open packages for a while. So let's get started. I'm going to open this. Ooh, it's not sharp. Let's I didn't want it too sharp. So I'm going to clean up this edge a little bit with my Whiskey River axe puck. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that's better. Let's do this. I don't like using an axe to open up packages. Joe's got another name most affectionately known as Joe the Handle Breaker Buckley. Yeah. I wonder how he got that name. That's why he's getting the Mississippi Pack Axe dead last. Dead last. By the way, Joe, you break it, you buy it. Okay, this isn't working. I'm going to use Old Reliable. Like butter. Look at that. This should have some interesting axes in it. Oh, he left me the duct tape roll. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, I think he sent me the handle he wants it on. Well, that's pretty sweet. This is a boy's axe. It's got a, hear that? Put it up by my mic. It's kind of loose. I don't know. Maybe like a new age Collins that you get from like Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply, something like that. Set that. It's kind of. What a mess. It's kind of one of them times where you say, man, people can pack some axes in some really weird predicament ways. Really odd. They just... Another handle. Oh, it's a Helco work handle. Look at that. And I assume he wants it on this. Yeah, it's easy enough. This handle is just kind of, it's also very loose. I guess that's it. Thought there was something else in here, maybe not. But yeah, this is going to go with this handle, I assume. Yeah, something like that. It's a little bit shorter. It's definitely interesting. Let's see. Man, we got a whole bunch of people in here. I'm sorry, I missed you. I missed a bunch. Let me see what we got here. Oh, this spalted. I got you, dude. Yeah, it's got an aluminum wedge. It's pretty gross. I don't even think that Council Tool even uses those anymore. Thanks, Go Clown. How you doing, man? So these are a couple of jobs I gotta do for that guy. The handle's right here for this one. All right. Let's open this box of axes because Joe from Mill Creek Axe Shack is probably going to be slathering over a couple of these. Oh, I forgot about that double. This is a Connie. Another Connie. A little fella. All right, let's do the little fella first. It's mail call, so probably axes, considering most of my mail call is axes. But that's why we're all here, to showing you guys what I have coming in the shop. This is pretty neat. It's a True Temper World's Finest camp axe. And it's in pretty good shape. It's got the pot hanger on it. That's neat. It's got a little bit of a rough finish. I don't know if that's rust or just rough finished. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's see. Let's do the double. Now, Daniel always does an excellent job packing. Joe, you might find this one interesting. This is a True Temper 3-line Kelly World's Finest peeler. It's a peeler. See, it's got a weight stamp on it. It's a 4. So that, it's pretty big. It's a pretty good size peeler. That is, look at that stamp, dude. It's freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous. It may be a half peeler. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know the difference. That's freaking hilarious. No, I'm not sure about that. All right. Now to the Connies. Joe, I think this is right down your alley, dude. I'm not even kidding. Now this is a slightly towed 3-line Kelly World's Finest with a pinhole in it. But I'm gonna get a weight on that thing. Well, let me open this other one first. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is going to be available for anyone, Joe. This one. I might keep this one that's in my hands. It's an oval logo, Kelly World's Finest. I thought it was a 2-line. But that's one of my favorite stamps. It's a little bit worn. You see, it's a little short. You can see where the bevel's been. It's kind of rounded. That means it's been worn down quite a bit. But the stamp on this thing is freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Man, let me get a weight on these. That's just badass. Absolutely cool. This is the worn one, the 3-line Kelly World's Finest. It's sitting at 2 pounds 14.9 ounces. So this is about what you're looking for, Joe. I think it is anyway. And the oval logo is 3 pounds 1 ounce. So yeah, pretty super sweet. That. Yep. Joe, reach out to me if this might be something you're going to be interested in. We can talk about it. If not, I don't know. Let me catch up. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't really mind pinholes. I just slap a piece of copper pin in them and make them pretty. That just makes it easy. I like copper. The Josie. Yeah, reach out to me, man. Hey, David. David Carr, another guy. If you guys aren't subbed in, hit up Carr Forge and Timber Works. One of my good friends, also a killer, absolute killer craftsman, awesome knife maker, axe builder extraordinaire. Just a freaking great dude. To get the round pin out. So a lot of the times they're peened on, so you have to figure out how to get that head off, and then just punch it through with a punch. Just punch it through with a punch. That's what I do. You got to get that head off first, though, that peened head off the pins. That usually works really good. Oh, Joel, man, this thing, it's missing. Oh, here it is. It was just, I already kind of buried it. This was a gift from my good friend Forcible Cure via the Joel of Burn Bevel. I'm still waiting on some content from that dude. I'm hoping soon. So y'all give a shout out Burn Bevel in the comments if you want to see Burn Bevel come back. Burn Bevel. Shout out Burn Bevel in the comments. So we could let him know that you want to see him. You want to see him back. But I weighed the whole thing. I think it was I'll do it again. Because why not? Yes, Trav is awesome. I freaking love that dude. I love all my Axe brothers. This thing is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. I don't know. Let me see what a 24 pack weighs. I have one right here. Look at that. This is a Hickory 24 pack, so it's going to weigh a little bit, and it's already fitted and shaved on the bottom. So I think Hickory is probably weighs a little bit more than Red Oak. 10 ounces. And this is, that would make it 2 pounds. This is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So 2 pounds, 14 ounce head. That, for a freaking full Rocky, boy's eye, 100-year-old axe, that's freaking awesome. Yeah. All right. Getting off track here. See, Joel, they want you back. One more time. Let's give Joel at Burn Bevel some love. Comment Burn Bevel down below so we can see him back. Tell him that you want him back. I want him back. He's still here. He's still around, but I want to see his face in some content again. Because he was a huge inspiration for me to get on and start showing my craft. He's the guy. He's the one that mentored me into doing what I do. So I have a huge thanks for him for that. So thank you, Joel. I love you, brother. I really do. Let's open some wood. This is from Deadwood Sawmill. He posted it in the Deadwood auction group on Facebook, and I was like, ooh, that looks like a really pretty piece of wood. And I can probably make a handle out of it or two, or three, or four. But I had to message him. I was like, dude, how dense is that wood? He was like, it's pretty freaking dense. It's so pretty. Look at that. Comment below if you think you know what kind of wood this is by looking at this side grain. It's got red in it. Look at that. And curl. Holy crap, I didn't realize it had curl in it. And there's one slight little check right here in the side. It is definitely wood. Look at that. Any clues? Anyone? Anyone? Hello. Mainly off grid. Thank you, man. Thanks for popping in. This is Flaming Box Elder. And it is super dense. I love the red streaks. Yep. Good call, Joe. Flaming Box Elder. Yep. And it's got curl in it, which makes it even more special. Yep. And it's got like I said, oh, that's not a check. That's a mill mark. Right there. You see that? Oh, that's a mill mark, not a check. Because the same mill mark is on the bottom right there. I like this a lot. Thank you, Deadwood. I appreciate you, man. I'm not going to lie, this was not a cheap piece of wood, but it's going to make some really gorgeous handles. Absolutely stunning handles, actually. Oh, I should probably give you guys a measurement. Let's do that. So it is 22.5 inches long. 9.5 inches wide. And 9/4. Just ridiculous. It's 9/4. Canary for a 24 to 26 inch. I don't think I would go over 24 with Canary. It's pretty dense. I would say it's just a little less dense than I looked it up for Travis last week. I think it's a little less dense than elm. So it's probably okay, but I don't think I would go over 24. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm not a wood expert. I just educate myself the best I can. All right. We're going to let's do the Whiskey River handles. David, if you're still here, can you do me a favor and message Sal at Bad Axe and let him know that I'm about to open his package? I would appreciate it. I'm going to open this, my Whiskey River winnings. Jason's twin. Yeah, it does make great palm swell. I have made a handle out of canary wood. I had enough to, but it was like 12 inches. It was for a hatchet. It was freaking gorgeous, I'll tell you that. It was absolutely beautiful. All right, I gotta find my cutters. What do we, let's do tallest to shortest. This is going to give me the tickles. I'm already kind of laughing about it. This is a curly maple 24 pack. Look at that. Another curly maple 24 pack. I got a thing for 24 packs. I really, really like these handles. Yep, I believe that. Box elder wedges. Yeah, you can probably get away with that. I think this is mostly curly maple on this. That stuff was going so freaking cheap. I had to. This is another curly maple. .24-inch cruiser. I think it's a 24. Let's see. Yep. 24-inch cruiser. Curly maple. All right. Let's see what this is. This is a 19C. In flamed birch. Really nicely flamed too, I might add. What's up, homie? Flame Birch 19C. This thing is freaking beautiful. Look at that. It's chatoyancy. The chatoyancy in the wood. Look at that. It just shimmers. It's gorgeous. I know. I don't have very much left. I think I got about that much left in my jar. I got to make some more. And if you have any wrought iron, David, I'm going to need some. I don't need it right now, but I know we talked about that recently. But I think I need some. I looked all over for the wrought iron that I had, and I can't find it. Another curly maple. This is a 19C. Beauty. Dude, these 19Cs and the 19HCs, the 19-inch hatchet curved. These are some really nice handles. Like, I wasn't a fan of hatchet handles, and then I started I hung a couple axes, hatchets, whatever, on these, and they're freaking awesome. Pretty awesome. Holy shit. Another beauty. This is a very curly, very, very tight curl. I think this is a 16-inch scout handle. Look at that. Very curly. This thing, oh my goodness. Every time I look at it, there you go. Very curly. And the grain orientation is freaking perfect. How is that even possible? That one's just ridiculous. Dude, it's fucking killer, man. Excuse my language, but holy moly. Thanks for bidding. Enjoy the handles. Ed, thanks for your wedges. Brianna. Thanks, Brianna. So I got some monk wedges. And he sent me some, I guess, toss-ins, Purple Heart. I'll take them. Purple Heart wedges. 4 of them. And these are the whiskey. I'm not going to pick that up. There's too much shit in the way. A whiskey barrel wedge. I'm going to smell one. It smells like whiskey. That's freaking badass. These things. That's a nice freaking wedge. It's not quite as long as the Whiskey River wedges. Looks like it's about 3/16 shorter. But I usually cut off about that much or more. So I think it'll be just fine. The only time you really, really need a long wedge, the whole length, is maybe for like a Tassie. If you can even get it down that far. I'm going to put this back in the bag so it doesn't lose the smell. All right, I'll pick these up. What's for girls only? Did I miss it? Tiger stripes? Is tiger stripes for girls only? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I use these a lot. I'm actually thankful because I was getting low. And I don't know. So when you guys buy a Whiskey River handle, he usually sends you a poplar wedge for such handle. Like this is a hatchet or whatever. And then the full size handles, I have four medium to full size handles. That's probably why. Maybe he was running low on poplar wedges, or maybe he just likes me better than you. I don't know. But yeah. All right. Got that. That. Put my tape back. This is the one from Sal at Bad Axe Solutions, the last one. I don't know what it is. It's a gift. And I was like, what is it? Can I open it up during Mail Call Monday? He goes, yeah, absolutely. Just I want you to try it out. So maybe it's something new he's working on. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We're about to find out. Hey, Bigfoot, how you doing, man? Maybe he's trying out new packing. Or it looks like axe oil. It's axe oil. That is super cool. He mentioned that he was working on some. Well, I didn't know he had figured out his recipe that he wants to use. I dig the packing though. It's wrapped in this cardboard netting. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Bad Axe Solutions, Mescla. A oil blend of spices and oil blend and spices. Rub oil on wood for the fine woods. Cinnamon. It's got a cinnamon thing. Here, I'm done reading. I'll let you guys take a look. You want to take a screenshot? All right. Let's smell it. Okay. All right. It's a little slickery. I'll be gentle. There we go. I use, look, I've had this Gerber for like 20 years and I still keep it handy. It's got some age to it. It's been all over the world. The Navy issued this to me like 20 years ago. And yeah, it's been everywhere. Literally everywhere. Several deployments with me. I got some on my nose. Fuck. Looks like a BLO blend. Is it a BLO blend? Maybe I'll put it on an axe. I got an axe to put it on. I'm going to put it on an axe right now. It smells like good BLO and not cheap stuff that you buy from the big box stores. All right. I'm going to put it on my fin. By the way, is available. So if you're looking for a nice, really nice Kelikowski, it's available. It's on a Whiskey River 24 Scandi. Got a nice fawn's foot. It's sweet. Check inside the bottle. Oh, look at that. It's got cinnamon sticks. If you guys can see that. Well, that's freaking neat. That's a nice touch, Sal. I like that. All right, let me put a little bit on my hand. Oh, yeah, I smell it now. It's a little fruity, a little spicy. Not terrible, though. It's got a pleasant smell to it. Not like bad fruity, just a little bit. It's got a little bit of a sweet smell to it and a little bit of, it's like sweet and spicy all at the same time. Yeah, I dig it. And I'll leave it on this axe. The axe was already loaded. I haven't oiled it in a couple of weeks. But yeah. Does it have tung oil in it? Man, that's nice, dude. Thank you, Sal. I'll definitely let you know and report back. For sure. Take these off. Man, I got a bunch of trash. I'm going to put this somewhere safe. Over there. No tongue oil. Good. Sal, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. Does anybody have any questions for me? Let's see, I've been here 45 minutes or so. I got about 10 minutes before the lady's going to be coming in. Hey, are you done yet? That's usually how it goes, though, right? If you know, you know. You know, we have that inner clock that they don't have. How long have I been doing what? What you guys don't see is behind you is I pulled a bunch of Christmas stuff out of the attic, and my shop is a wreck. Thanks, Trip. I appreciate it, man. It was a pretty good mail call. This Whiskey River handles. This 16-inch scout handle is just freaking amazing, man. I'm gonna have to give Brandon a holler. I might make another quick video, a short showing all these off later. Yeah, I had to make a run to New Orleans today. I had to take the lady to see the doctor. By the time I got home, I was just beat. I had to take a little nooner. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, let me get up. I got to do the live stream. It's a mail call Monday. So I opened up my mail for my axe shop. I'll give you a quick rundown of what I got. I got some handles, some axe handle wedges from Whiskey River, some curly maple handles, a good handful of curly maple handles. This is another curly maple. So you can see that. This one is just, you can see that. When I add Aquafortis to this, it's going to go nuts. Absolutely nuts. This is a flaming box elder. Flaming birch. I'm sorry. Flaming birch. So it's just fat curl, really. And another, you see that. You can see them. You can see them better in person than on camera, but the curl, the stripes. So when a tree gets really, really big and massive and tall, you know, trees weigh a lot. And when they get real big, the lower end of the trunk carries all that weight. So all that weight gets compressed, and it compresses that wood, and it causes the grain to get wrinkles. And that's where curl comes from. It's just grain that is wrinkled, and when it's cut, it looks like it's waved. But yeah, that's what curl is. And then I got some axes in. Let's see if I can get them. Got this little 2-line True Temper World's Finest camp hatchet. It's a cute little fella. A 3-line Kelly World's Finest 4-pound peeler, which is freaking awesome. That is a nice axe. These are the axes I got from Daniel Donnelly out in he's in the Sierra Nevadas in California. And a 3-line World's Finest with a pinhole in it right there. Connecticut pattern. It's a little bit toed. You see that. Probably about maybe a 1/2 inch. So it wouldn't be much to get that straightened out. And then you just put a flat grind on this, and it's just as good as new. Just lighter. And then this super gorgeous oval logo, Kelly World's Finest. And it's got the True Temper stamp on the back. So also a Connecticut pattern. And it's a little bit worn. You can see how the edge just kind of teardrops out like an apple seed edge. So this will take a flat ground really nice too. Yep. Super cool. And I got this piece of box elder, flame box elder with some red streaks in it from Deadwood Sawmill on Facebook. Definitely go check him out. I'm probably going to make some handles with this stuff. It's pretty dense and it's got some curl in it. You see the ribs? There you go. Definitely curly. And I got some, whoo, excuse me, dusty in here. A couple of axes. This guy wants me to put a new handle on his boy's axe. And he wants me to put a new handle for his big Rhineland on, or put a new handle in this Rhineland pattern axe. I'll get it cleaned up, put an edge on it. I don't think it has it might have a mark on it. It's just there's a lot of crap like tar. That should be fun cleaning up. But yeah. It's a cool axe though. A house axe, kidland axe, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. But anyway, where are we at? 52 minutes. Let me flip through and see if I have any questions. Thanks, David. I appreciate you, man. Tommy gun furniture. I don't make Tommy gun furniture. I just I put axes together. I make axe furniture for axes. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I usually only drink coffee in the mornings. But I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. No, I don't want to make Tommy gun furniture. Most people that make that stuff, they use a lathe to make that stuff. But no, I have enough things to do. I do appreciate it though, man. I am working on, let's see, here's one right here. So this is my current project. I'm building, this is a Redbeard Mississippi pack axe on a 24-inch handle, a 24-inch Whiskey River pack axe handle. I have about 40 of these to make, build, put together, whatever you want to call it. I have the heads in. You see a stack of heads right here. This is the next batch of 10, and the handles, they're over there. But yep, I'll probably get back hot and heavy on that tomorrow. But yeah, lots of things to do. When did I start doing axes? 2019. Yep. So I'm retired Navy, and when you're in the service, I did 20 years in the Navy. When you're in the service, you really don't have a whole lot of time for hobbies. I didn't have a hobby until I retired, and I retired in 2012. And then I got a day job, a big boy job, a real job where I had to get up and go to work every day. and I don't make splitting malls, no. But anyway, I had to get up and do, go to work. And I probably started drinking a little bit more than I should, and a buddy of mine put a bug in my ear that I probably should pick up a hobby. Here I am. I still drink, but I don't drink nearly what I used to. I just didn't have, idle hands. They're not too well for guys like me. So, but yeah. So I started tinkering around, and I think around 2014, and then I made the leap to make it a thing in 2019. And that man is probably my best friend in the whole world, Josh. So if you're listening, dude, whether you meant to or not, thank you. You definitely changed my life with your gentle push. Loving nod, I guess you could say. Nudge, a loving nudge. He probably meant it though. Yep, dude. The Mississippi Pack Axe is such a freaking killer axe. It's like the Goldilocks weight, length, everything, and the fact that. So I don't know. I designed this head around the 24-inch pack axe handle from Whiskey River because it's meant to be swung both ways. You can turn it over. It's got the handle grip to where it's both ways. You could tell. I gave the axe a longer pull, like it's a whole inch. You don't see that on 2.5 pound axes. It's got a little bit thicker, like bullet profile, I guess you could say, or a teardrop. Yeah, and I put chamfers on the edges here. You see the chamfers right there. I didn't, I'm not trying to make it look like a national, but I think it's functional, so because if you're going to use it for a wedge driver, then it'll protect the corners. So I basically, just used the Red Beard Kentucky, and designed a head around. Here's the Red Beard Kentucky. It's pretty dusty. I got Osage orange dust all over my bench over there because I was grinding wedges. This is the Red Beard Kentucky. This is the 1 of 1 special edition Red Beard Kentucky with a copper wash and an Osage orange handle. Osage orange 30C. I think it's sitting at around 29. Yep, right at 29. The 1 of 1 special edition Red Beard Kentucky. I love this axe. I haven't swung it, and I don't know if I am going to swing it. I think I'm just going to. It was one of the last ones of the last runs, and I wanted to do something special with it just for me. Yeah, it's cool. But anyway, folks, it's been like an hour. I probably will. I'm going to bring it to the next Axe Talk meet. Maybe put it in some wood. I think that would be fun. Also, I have a couple others available. Maybe if you're watching, if you're interested, reach out to me. This is a 3-line Kelly World's Finest, made in the USA. Tassie. You see the profile on the bottom. On the top, it's a Tassie on a 31 racer. Whiskey River 31 racing handle, 31 inch. I don't know where it's at right now. I think it's at about it's at 30. It's sitting at 30, but it's freaking gorgeous. I built it for a guy, and he backed out. So his loss, someone else's gain. I have this dusty, really pretty Hoosier with a pit and polish on a Whiskey River 28 rugs. And it's got a beauty of a cross wedge. Osage orange and purple heart. Yep. I had to put a cross wedge in it because the eye is hourglass left to right and front and back. So when it went up into the eye, there was a bunch of material, big gap back here and a big gap up here. So I had to fill that gap. But she's solid now, man. It's a good looking axe. Y'all let me know. They're available. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, man. But anyway, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go. I have a big mess to clean up. A huge mess. And it's trash day tomorrow, so I got to get it the heck out of here. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for Mail Call Monday. It's been a whole hour now, which is freaking awesome. Thanks to Daniel Donnelly for the axes. Thanks to Whiskey River for the handles. Thanks to Sal at Bad Axe Solutions for the Bad Axe oil. Deadwood Sawmill for the wood. Man, I'm pretty excited about that chunk of wood. I don't know where to put this thing. There we go. I found a home for it. And what is his name? Can I find it? And Greg for trusting me with your axes. I'll get these done up here probably the next couple of days and reach out to you. But anyway, see if there's anything else. Thanks, Trip. I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you to everybody for being here, chatting. And I think that the Monday Mail Call Live is going to be a thing. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'll hang out for a sec. Is Mail Call Monday live a go or a no-go? I see the hearts, so maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, for the live. See, here's the thing. I spend just as much time. It's a longer thing, but I just have a good time with you guys. You know, that's really what it's all about. And the other thing is, I don't have to do any editing. It's because it's all there. Is that lazy, or is that just, I don't know. It's just a benefit, I think. A benefit. Because I'm still doing content. I just get to interact with you guys. And I think I think that's important. I think that's important. The interaction with people is important for sure. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Bigfoot, thank you, dude. Trip, thanks. See who's the other one. Ex Commandin, thank you, dude. Joe, I appreciate you hanging out. Jason Brown, you like it, especially. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of comments that I like the mail call Monday thing because Mondays suck and it gives me something to look forward to. That says it all in one line. That was enough for me. I was like, that's a great reason to keep it going. So I am going to get out of here. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. That's it. That's all I got. You guys have a good day.